Settled next to the Willamette River, Autzen Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of Ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ducks offense takes the field. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Still running at the 40. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football, get multiple hats, because he is not easy to bring down.
Shakes off the defender. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Plows through the defense. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Huskies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be cheating that way from his free safety position.
You're right, because as a quarterback, I just can't throw to my guy on the perimeter, right? I got to...
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. To the air, it's Rodgers. Looking to the big tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Washington sends out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for them.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. And the Ducks will punt it away on fourth down. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Offense set on first down. The receiver on the jet sweep. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Catch in the middle, it's Latu. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it, offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Takes it from the gun on third down. Grabbed over the middle. It's James. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Ducks are marching down the field. They'll try the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. He'll run it again. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the field goal unit is on the field. And the holder, a little trickery, and they flip it ahead. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. After the misfire, now on second down. They'll run play action. Pocket starts to collapse. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. They're trying to get to him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Washington sends out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking for a block. It's Stewart. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. On the option. Now the pitch. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's caught. It's Whittington.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. They'll run it from the gun. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. It's good, easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Throws to the wideout. Almost had the completion, just missed it. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown, Oregon! The defense with the scoop and score. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Boston. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Bully ball on third and short. The Huskies pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to pass. It's Rodgers. Gets it out quickly. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they can put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Going to the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense hasn't had much to cheer about yet. That play gives them one play. Now let's go build on it and make something happen before the half.
The incompletion on first down. Now they face a 2nd and 10 from the 31. Snagged in the middle. It's Hunter. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wants to throw on third. Finds his big tight end. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Dumps it off in the flats. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. It's good.
That makes the score 40-10. Washington 3.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fella on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. If you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Back to pass, it's Rodgers. Spits it out to the back. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After the misfire now on second down. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Finds his back in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Huskies want to move quickly.
As a quarterback, I used to love throwing angle routes, especially against man coverage. You know you've got your running back one-on-one with that linebacker, and that's a play your running back should win every time.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now the play fake, coming after it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. A spectacular layout and catch. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. The give to the single back. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On second down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Hunter. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Tripped up for the tackle. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, they didn't overthink that one. 4th and goal down close like that. You just turn around, Dave, and hand it off to the big fella and let him do the rest.
And a lot of times in these situations, 4th down and goal, you see quarterbacks sneak so much. They trust the big running back. They know he's going to drive his feet forward, finish the run, and get the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
Set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run it to the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the returner will be brought down. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Complete to the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking for a crease, it's Coleman. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 2nd down, he'll fire. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
No, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon with the offensive lineman call it out and pick you up. You can tell, did a good job buying a little bit of time, and then on the snap, boom, shot out of a cannon, right to the quarterback, gets the sack.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're bringing heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
The offense just set themselves up in a bad situation on this one. 2nd and 3rd and long, there's not a lot of guesswork. Defense knows they're throwing the football, and you could tell on that pass rush, man, they were coming.
And the Ducks line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes a move. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Trying play action. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Washington sends out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Got a man. It's Ferguson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the air. It's Gabriel. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll bring it back. It's Jackson. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. From the gun, the ground game. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Handoff from the gun. Hard running there. Turns it on in midfield. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. They'll throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's Boston. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looking to move it through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. They go to the draw. Discards a man.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Hands it off. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. The offense coughs it up. Oh, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Able to pick up a couple on that last one. It's 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Takes the handoff. It's James. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Here's the handoff. Oh, what a move to get room. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Keep it on the ground. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. He's got it down the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Grab near the marker. It's Stewart. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Now from inside the red zone. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And they get him down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And in the waning seconds of the game, they tie it up.
What a kick for that young man right there. And you just see the way it energized and galvanized his entire sideline. They've tied it up late. This thing's going to OT, and they look like they are ready to rock.
Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be fourth down. It is perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Off play action. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. On first down, here comes this offense. Leaves it with the running back. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Big third down here as they try to keep the drive alive. A touchdown will win it. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. It's between the uprights and good, and this coach does realize that he's still just lost the game, right? Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Fast motion from the offense. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Getting some heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
5 yards on the play. Third down coming up.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He tries to take the top off. Touchdown, Ducks! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for 2. Barrels ahead. They do not get the 2, and now the lead sits at 6 in double OT.
That keeps the score. Oregon 22, Washington.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quick strike complete. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. This crowd knows when to bring it. Wants to fire on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Third down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. He just about had the pick, and what a play that would have been in overtime, but it brings up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Looking to throw it again. Got rid of it just in time. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Looking for the score. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Third and goal, desperately trying to get it in and keep hope alive. Needs to get it in the end zone on third and goal. Touchdown, Washington! And they answered the bell and responded with a score of their own.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming 2-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let him go win it for it.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these 2-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Trying to get to it. They are in! Ball game! And that does it in double OT with a 2-point conversion. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game is decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.